What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the UConn Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
Let's go. Right. Go.
To the air on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's going to run it. Oh, got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UConn.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Scores on the sneak.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
UConn going back to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna sling it on second down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Keeps it and gets past the chains. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a... all the way to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UConn! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Moving away from pressure. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The pressure. Intercepted to stop the threat.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The UConn offense goes back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity?
He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. And the route is on.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gonna let it fly. He's got it along the sideline. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. 1st and 10 as the clock winds, under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Under fire. Looking down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
UConn going back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense is turning it on. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Under fire. He'll throw it. Got him downfield. Touchdown, UConn. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They tack a little more on. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rolling right and going deep. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. On the move is the 30. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in down the middle. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll start this drive going to the air. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.